Here we have an interactive number line from the toolkit for maths. A number line is probably one of the most effective and widely used tools that teachers have to teach number concepts. Here we have a number line that goes from 1 to 100. However, we can also change the interval. So here we have a number line and it's going up in 2s, or we can have a number line that goes up in 5s, or alternatively we could set the interval at 100, and in this case the number line is now going up as far as 10,000. Research suggests that visual representations like a number line support students' development of number sense by helping them create a mental representation of the order and the magnitude of numbers. So here they can see numbers, so the order, it's going up in hundreds: 100, 200, 300, 400, 1000, and then they can see the order and the magnitude of numbers going up to 8,500 and all the way up to 10,000. Again, you can also customize the intervals. So for example, we could set it intervals of 3, and perhaps we want to go up as far as 21, and again we just set it, and here we are going up in 3s: 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. And again, if you want, you can also turn on your pen tool and we can show that we're going up in 3. So each interval is worth 3. So 3, and again up on your interactive whiteboard you will be using your pen tool. I'm just using the mouse here with the tool, but you'll be using the pen on the interactive whiteboard. So we can see that the interval is 3. We go up to 21. So how many 3's make 21? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can see that we're going 3, and 3 is 6, and 3 is 9. And we can do the jumps, and again we can annotate as we go. So we see here that we have 7 groups of 3. So 7 multiplied by 3, or 7 groups of 3, equals 21. So again, you can use your pen tool to highlight and annotate patterns on your number line, or the concepts that you are teaching. You can overwrite the number line. And again, then to clear everything, you click the clear, and then you can close your pen tool and you're back to your number line. So you set the intervals that you require. So again, if you're going up in 10s, you just set the 10 interval. So a number line is just that, a straight horizontal line with numbers placed at even increments along the number line. So the increments are even. Again, you can do fractions. So again, we could select half, and we have half, 1, 1.5. So again, you can add and subtract fractions, highlight fractions along the number line, and these are the fractional parts that you can choose. You can do decimals, highlight decimals, or you can have a blank number line, and then again you can use your pen tool to insert the incremental spacing. So for example, if we were teaching 7 times tables, I might bring up the blank, and 7, another 7 is 14, plus 7 is 21, plus 7 is 28, and then you have 4 groups of 7 is 28. You can also have a negative number line. So again, we can just go back and select intervals of 1, increments of 1. So again, we have 0, and we're going down: -1, -2, -3, -4, or +1, 2, 3, 4. So the positive direction or the negative direction. Again, let's go back to the positive number line. So for example, then we also have our rods. So the rods are very good for also illustrating various concepts. So click insert rod, and by default it's yellow, and you can change the size of the rod. So for example, we can change it to a 3, and then we insert it, and then we can insert another rod, but you can change the color from yellow to green. So we have the rod, the 3 and the 5, and we can see that 3 plus 5 is 8. And let's insert one more. So insert another rod, and again we might change this one to 4. So by dragging, you can increase or reduce the size of a rod. Again, you can change the color, and you have 3 colors to choose from. And again, we bring down the red rod, and we can see that 3 plus 5 plus 4 equals 12. And again, you can get your pen and you can write the sum. To clear the worktop, just click clear all, takes everything off. For teacher notes, just click on teacher notes and it'll bring up the ideas on ways of using the number line to teach number concepts in mathematics, and it also then has further information on how to use the various functions of the toolbar. This is your interactive number line from the Toolkit for Maths, and it can be widely used across teaching of number from infants to 6th class.